What's up guys, this video is going to be about investing in cryptocurrency for beginners. So I'm not making this video to brag, I'm just simply doing this to show you that I put my money where my mouth is. And essentially I have nothing to gain from you investing in cryptocurrencies other than to see you do well. But if you don't want to invest, then I don't care, I don't have anything to gain. But essentially I have around multiple four figures invested into this, and I do expect to see around six figures in the next 1 to 2 years. So yeah, that's that. You can see how things are performing. Some of these lower cap altcoins I invested in at the wrong time, but given a couple months, like 3-4 months, it should go up in value. And you can see my P&L as a pie chart or whatever. Like I said, I'm not doing this video to brag, I'm just doing it to show you that I'm putting my money where my mouth is. As a percentage, mostly I'm focused in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and also crypto.com, simply because those are the ones I see with the most growth potential. These smaller cap coins I'm gonna add to them, but yeah, that's that. So we're gonna get to what you should do as a beginner. So the beginner friendly apps that I would recommend are Coinbase, and there'll be a link in the description for that. If you deposit £82 or £81 on Coinbase, then you'll also get, or we'll both get, an £8 free deposit. And given the trajectory of where the market will be, that could be worth anywhere from 10 times to 30 times its current value now. And I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, look at my previous videos to see that it is definitely a possibility. And yeah, so what would you want to start as a beginner? So essentially you want to have the least risky, most safe investments, simply because of your lack of knowledge and just for peace of mind. So I've chosen Bitcoin as the second largest holding simply because it's been around for the longest amount of time, and even though it is expected to have a 10x to 30x ROI, all of the other coins are expected to outperform Bitcoin, so that's why I've put it at 20%. Ethereum, like I said, it's expected to outperform Bitcoin, so that's why it's the largest holding. Coupled with the fact that a lot of other cryptocurrencies are built on Ethereum, that will skyrocket the demand for Ethereum. Just to show you guys the stock to flow model, which is 95% accurate. It was formulated by someone called Plan B. Check him out on Twitter. His Twitter is like at 100 trillion USD or something along those lines. Cardano is next on the list simply because it's Ethereum's biggest competitor, and in the last year or so it's gone up by around, Cardano's increased by 3 times in its value. That's a 3x return on your investment. 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3. Quick maths. So given the market trajectory, and we're gonna surpass all-time highs, I think it's definitely one to look out for. And then next up we have Litecoin. So Litecoin and XRP are the most severe undervalued coins in the top 50. And Litecoin, just think of Bitcoin as digital gold and Litecoin as digital silver. Essentially, you've seen in the current, well, I'm not sure if you've seen, but in the current markets, gold is now at an all-time high. Silver is also climbing up there, and these coins aren't too far from doing that as well. So you can see from where we currently are, just to its previous all-time high, not considering new paradigms or whatever, just to its previous all-time high, that would be a 7x return on investment. I don't know what it's going to do in the future. I do believe it will outperform its previous all-time high, so that's why it's been on the list. And then we have XRP. So I have been skeptical about XRP simply because of this ratio to Bitcoin and how it's not doing so well, but now I've started to see that it's in an upwards trend. Yeah, so looking at XRP in comparison to its all-time high, you can see here that if it was to reach this all-time high, that would be a 13x return on investment. And you can sort of see, this is the weekly chart, by the way. This gives a more macroscopic view of the markets. You can see that we're starting to go in an upwards trend now. That follows suit with the fact that we are in a bull market. Just to meet a previous all-time high, XRP would have a 13x, and like I said, it doesn't take into consideration surpassing that and going into new paradigms, which I do heavily believe will happen. And I've done my research. I've done a lot of research. So you don't have to believe me. It's up to you guys. I don't have anything to gain from you guys investing other than to see people do well. But if you don't want to invest, it's completely your choice. Or if you can't afford to invest at this moment, then I completely understand. But yeah, this is the Bitcoin stock to flow model curated by Plan B, as I've said. You can see here that, you know, it sort of outperforms the stock to flow model when we do have our speculative bubble, which is roughly in the green area. The blue dots signify, you know, just after the Bitcoin halving, which is represented by the dotted line that goes down horizontally. So you can see, you know, if I zoom in here, you can see that it sort of shot up in the last week or so. You know, went from 9k to around 11k, which we currently are sitting at now, and I expect it to fully, you know, keep on climbing in the next couple years or so. But yeah, that's that. Just to say, if you guys can't afford, you know, investing £1,000, then whatever the ratio is, apply it to your current budget at the moment, and I'm sure you guys will not regret it in the future, because like I said, I have multiple four figures invested in this stuff, and I do expect to see at least 6 figures, if not, you know, just below that. But we have Lend, also known as Aave. So just in case you guys aren't familiar, but you're probably not, Aave is a DeFi token. And what is DeFi? DeFi is decentralized finance. So in the same way that you can go to a bank and ask for a loan, or, you know, send someone money, decentralized finance allows you to get access to financial features of a normal bank, but you don't need to speak to a person. So for example, you just put down a collateral of, let's say, £5,000, then you can get a loan and use that for, you know, buying a car, buying a house, whatever, and then you have to pay back that loan. If not, your deposit gets taken as collateral. So that's decentralized finance, and that's what's driven so far. That's what's driven the price of Ethereum. And you can see just from the beginning of the year, from January to, you know, where we are now, it's gone up tremendously. Just to, you know, give you a sort of percentage figure of what that is, Aave has gone up. Oh my god, it's gone up 11x to just to where we currently are now. Its all-time high for the year would have been a 15x return on investment if you had invested in January, but I didn't know about this. So this is, you know, bearing in mind, this I think is largely to do with the fact that, you know, banks aren't really lending people money, and yeah, it's COVID related. That's just a hunch. I'm not 100% sure on that, but this trend is definitely here to stay, and it's what's driven the price of Ethereum. And lastly on our list, we have Chainlink. So Chainlink, just to keep it simple, essentially provides Oracle solutions to different cryptocurrencies, and essentially, you know, for cryptocurrency, like for all these cryptocurrencies to get their price data and, you know, real-time actual data, they need oracles like Chainlink to feed them that data. So that's where, like, think of Chainlink as like a Google of the cryptocurrency space, where they source all of their information from. It all goes directly through Chainlink. No matter what you want to do, whether it's DeFi or any other, you know, super techie stuff, you're going to need Chainlink. You know, Bitcoin won't need Chainlink, but all these other, you know, DeFi tokens, they will need Chainlink. And DeFi is here to stay. So yeah, it has cooled down from its, you know, all-time high of around $8, but I do expect this to continue in an upward trajectory in the future. So it is one to, you know, definitely have on your list. I have roughly around £100 of Chainlink, and I'm looking to add to that, as, you know, I see this currently as a discount. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone who is an entrepreneur and is looking to make money. So yeah, if you've got any value from this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share with a friend or a family member who you think would be interested, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Peace.